Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots.
To kick off for New England.
Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Nick Cross has it. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's a gain of 11.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
May now from the gun. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 15 there. And that's a New England first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing again. It's May. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Bengals nothing. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun.
First kick of the game here to Chase Brown. They get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide, stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
11. Here we go.
Here's Brown again. Nice move. He's got some running room. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1-1, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80.
They'll run it here. It's Todd Phillips. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's get set. Wide 80.
Brown on the inside give. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and help out that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone.
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, it can mean a touchdown.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here goes it.
Off the play action. May. Taken in by Williams outright. to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw for May. McLaughlin's got it. Complete. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. May off the play fake. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, it's May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots break the tie here in the first. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Bengals 7. To kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Cut. Right 80. 11 common. Cut.
This is Brooks heading left. He's got room to roll. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Cut.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's get set. Big 11.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
This is running out of gas, and it's going to be short. Looked like they had issues with that snap. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Back to the air. It's May. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level with so much speed and length. You got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We've got the Patriots in front. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They send him left out of the slot. Burrow on first down. Ooh, put some air under this one. Right side. That's complete inside the 35. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by one.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Picked off on Garrett Carter. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Man, he really lobbed that one downfield, didn't he? Tried to lay it in there for a big completion. I think he just got a little too much loft on it, though, and it's intercepted.
I really do think in that spot, though, Kate, it was the right type of throw.
Yeah.
But that air, in this league, you put air on the football as a quarterback, you better be exactly right, because as fast as these defenders are, they can recover and go get it, which they did right there.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They gain 11 on that play, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go. Can.
Give on seconds, it's Brown. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll go down here at the 16.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wait, is that? 11, Thomas. Stop.
On the ground, Brown. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1-1, ready?
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wait, up. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brown, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Here we go. 11. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. Shot. Shot.
Brooks does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
11, Thomas. Shot.
Gets it again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Shot. Shot. 180. 180 shot. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Running for it with Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that?
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It was crazy, crazy, crazy.
To the air on 1st down, May. McLaughlin there to bring it in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Crazy.
1st down, May. Caught, nice gain left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
It's Henderson on the give. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here goes that.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down.
After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's May. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots tie it in the final minute of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
Here we go.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 2, ready?
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Going with Brown on the ground. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
11 mighty.
3rd down, give to Brown. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Here we go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Right 80.
They put a receiver in motion right. Brown gets it again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On one, ready?
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Got. Hey, can. 11. Got.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Kid, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Well, the president nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He throws a bullet to the... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
He gets this one home. Massive hit! The ball is out! Ooh, but I think the Patriot got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Operating from the gun, here's May. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And There's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Looking inside the red zone. Inside, this is Ibuka. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Crazy. 5.
Again, it's May. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Eleven. Stop.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 1, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Catch made by All. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
11 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
A give left side to Brown. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. 180. Lights up. 11. Stop.
Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. Offense in a hurry up here.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
11, Thomas.
3rd and 1. Burrow. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Bengals.
First down from the 42.
Let's get set. 180. Raise up. Start.
Burrow to the air now. They set up the screen. Brought. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Done. Start. 180. Start.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's cut by Brooks. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
5-yard gain on the play. And a Bengal first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 180. What is that? 11 MT.
Man in motion here.
11 MT tight. Start.
Burrow now on 1st down. That's incomplete left side. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11. Start.
To the air again. It's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On 1, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 12. Start.
Again, it's Burrow. That's caught for the 1st. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
11. Start.
Brooks can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Start. 180. What is that? Start.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Start.
They'll try to run it in, and he won't be able to reach the end zone, so their first 2-point try of the afternoon comes up empty.
Patriots 28. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is May. McLaughlin's got it, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Going play action, May. Has it downfield, working the left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He's kicked down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go play action. Here's May. Taken in by Williams outright. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 18-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give now to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. May now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And it's throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On 2.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Cut! Cut! 180! 180! Cut!
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals jump in front now by 5.
36. Patriots 31. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Here's May to the air. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's up?
Operating from the gun, here's May. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
All right, here we go, throw. Ready, what's up?
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Here we go. 180. Right up. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On one, ready?
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop. 11 Thomas.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
On one, ready?
False start makes this 3rd down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right up. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught. Chase has it. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
11.
But it's 4th down.
Looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's May. quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, here's May. Completed to his running back. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots facing a 5-point deficit. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here he is to throw. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. Now they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Throws caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point.
Setting up to pass. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
That makes the score Patriots 39.
All right, Brock. They win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. The Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
11. 12.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Ready?
Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7.
11, mighty. Here we go. Big 13.
He'll look to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
On 1, ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Right 80. 11. 11 mighty. 12.
Looking to throw it. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 1, ready?
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
Here we go. Right 80.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And he gets it on the design keeper. So this is a win for the Patriots. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.